Welcome to Out of Her Mind. I'm Kobi Pollock, NLP practitioner, mindset and nervous system coach, breathwork facilitator, farm mum, and a woman who burnt out and rebuilt her life from the ground up. This is a space for women who are done living in their heads, carrying it all, and pushing through. Here we slow things down. We talk about the nervous system, the body, the patterns we've inherited, and what it really means to come home to yourself. This is Out of Her Mind, the slow living way. So, welcome to 2026. This is my first podcast for the year, and I am so excited for what this year is going to bring. I believe that this year isn't about fixing yourself, it's about coming home to yourself. And this is what I want to reflect in my podcast and share with women out there. You don't need to fix yourself. You just need to come home to yourself. I'm inviting women to stop living from the mind alone, to understand why they feel dysregulated, to slow down enough to hear their own truth, that deep self-knowing, that intuition, and to choose embodiment over urgency. I feel like this episode is just going to feel like a big exhale as we enter 2026. All right. So, what I want to do, I want to mark this moment, beginning of 2026. It's actually the 2nd of January when I'm recording this. And let's talk about the significance of entering in a new year. I mean, society, our friends, our family, everyone makes it such a big thing. What are you doing for New Year? What's your New Year's resolution? What are you letting go of and leaving behind you in the old year? Now, sometimes that can feel really uncomfortable. And I like to reframe that as there's so much opportunity for us. What change do you want in your future? And are you ready to actually step into that, to create change, to create momentum, and to make those things happen in 2026? Most women can enter 2026 or even just a new year with pressure. What goals do I have? What do I need to fix? And what should I be doing? What I'm doing here is to offer you something different. It's not about another year of hustling for self-improvement. Like so many of us are exhausted before that new year even begins. Our nervous system does not respond to force. It'll fight, flight, and freeze. It responds to safety. How can we actually create that safety within ourselves to create that deep change that we want for our future? So before we talk about our goals or our visions that we want, we need to talk about how you're actually living inside of your body right now. What is it that you are feeling on a daily basis? Are you actually feeling that? Are you pushing things down? Are there things below the surface level that you're not wanting to look at, to let go of? So this is where neuroscience and my own lived experience come into play. I used to live so in my head, and I see so many women doing the same. We're constantly in our head. What do I need to do next? We're the CEO of our lives. Okay, what's the next task? Do I need to book that doctor's appointment? Oh, the kid's back to school list. I need to think about that. Oh, but I don't know that we've got enough money to pay for that right now. Oh, maybe I could do it on Afterpay. Oh, that's right. I've got that dinner thing coming up with hubby's family. Like, there's always something else that we're thinking of. It's this mental load, overthinking, hypervigilance. We're always on edge. No wonder our nervous systems become so overloaded that we reach a point where we can't cope anymore. Now, logic alone does not create change. So, us knowing that we're overstimulated, we're overthinking, hypervigilant, that we need to release the mental load, that's actually not going to change things. What we need to do is access our nervous system to create this safety and this change. When our nervous system is activated in this fight, flight, or freeze response, which is caused by living in our heads, it becomes activated. Decision making, intuition, and clarity shut down. It's like, nope, not going there. Overthinking isn't a mindset problem. It's actually a regulated body problem. It's about connecting with ourselves. You cannot think your way into safety. You need to feel it. Now, there's so many areas of our life where this overthinking comes in. This is why I speak about getting out of our minds, back into our bodies, back into our intuitions, calming our nervous systems so that we can then create that life that we want. We cause these problems for ourselves in motherhood, in needing to do all these things for our kids. We do these things for our kids sometimes just to feel like we're good enough. Am I a good enough mum? Am I doing enough? It comes into play at work as well. And it's almost like a lot of the time we're always just holding it together. And then something will come in because our nervous systems are so overwhelmed that when we get to that point, we're living in chronic stress. One thing pops in and it all overflows and we lose our crap. Most women don't need more motivation. They need more safety within their body. Just let that land for a moment. And this is something that I come back to again and again in my work. It's at the heart of everything that I teach. You don't heal by doing more. You heal by creating safety, slowing down, and listening to what your body has been trying to tell you all along. When women regulate their nervous systems, clarity returns. Boundaries become natural. Decisions feel grounded. And life actually starts to feel like it belongs to them again. And this can happen for you too. So as we begin 2026, I want you to know that you're not behind, you're not broken, and you don't need to rush your healing. Let's talk about getting into the body. So this is the missing piece. What we're doing is getting out of our mind and into our body. What does it actually mean to live in the body? Well, it means that you are in touch with yourself. You have self-trust. You have intuition. You can make decisions. You actually know where you're going in life and what it is that you want. Those boundaries become natural. This is done through embodiment. So what is embodiment? Embodiment is actually doing those things to be in your body, to create the change in your nervous system that it's looking for, that it's craving. And that embodiment changes everything because you get out of your mind. You stop living in autopilot. You stop living from a place of exhaustion because you're living in your body. Now, slowing down does feel unsafe at first because it's unknown, it's different, it's new, it's unusual. And it's about knowing that slowing down is going to calm your nervous system, create that embodiment, and change your life. The body holds truth before the mind does. If you're walking alone down a dark alley, and you hear footsteps behind you, or you feel a presence behind you, your body reacts before your mind does. If a ball is thrown at you, your body reacts before your mind does. If someone is threatening you, your body reacts before your mind does. Intuition is a bodily signal. It's telling us something. When we regulate, it allows clarity. Now, one of my main philosophies, well, it probably is my main philosophy, actually, it is slow living. This is about caring for our nervous system the slow living way. S is to simplify and create safety within your body. L is about listening, so it's about listening to our body. O is being open to what's around you, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. And W is about wonder, seeing the wonder within the world, within every day. I went for a walk this morning. It was a great walk, actually. I did half an hour by myself because I really love just walking, looking at the trees, looking at the sky, farmland. And then I did half an hour with the dogs. And I was walking along and looking at the beautiful flowers. I always see wonder in everything. And I'd taken some photos of these pretty flowers. I'll probably post them later. And then I heard this noise in the tree. I was like, oh, what is that? I don't know what that is. And there was a galah, like a single galah. And I don't think I've ever seen a single galah by themselves. They're normally with their family members or friends. I don't know whether they're family or friends that they live with, but in a group. It was just this sole galah at the top of an old gum tree, just sitting there and scratching, not having a bother in the world. And so it was like this little splash of pink in the tree. And it was just really cool and really amazing. And it just, those sorts of things make me go, wow. Like there's so many things that are bigger than us. Now, I want to give you an important reframe around slowing down. Slowing down is not giving up. Slowing down is becoming available to yourself. It's about linking in with yourself, reconnecting to yourself. Now, before you go, I want to invite you to pause with me for a moment. You don't need to do anything. You just need to allow yourself to arrive. If you're driving, please do not close your eyes. And if it's safe to do so, please close your eyes for this. So bring your attention to your breath, not changing it yet, just noticing where it's moving in your body. Now place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a longer, softer breath out through your mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through the mouth like you're letting the day drain out of you. Notice the weight of your body, where you're being held, maybe by the seat or the ground, that chair beneath you, the ground supporting you. You don't have to hold yourself right now. Allow your shoulders to soften, your jaw to unclench. Let your belly be soft. And gently ask your body, without needing an answer, what do you need as you move forwards today? You might notice a sensation, a word, or simply a sense of ease. Whatever shows up is enough. Take one more slow breath in and exhale fully. And when you're ready, bring your awareness back to this present moment, wriggling your fingers and your feet, and carry this feeling with you, this sense of being here in your body and in your life. Now, I'd like to invite reflection. And if you have a piece of paper and pen, maybe write these down so you can journal into them. So, what if this year wasn't about becoming someone new? What if it was about remembering who you are underneath survival mode? We go through cycles. We have different seasons, just like the seasons. We have our winter, we have our summer, we have our spring. We have energy on some days. Some days we just need to do the bare ass minimum, or BAM is what I call it. And that's okay. If we slow down, we can check in with this. We can know where we're at in these cycles intuitively. We can allow our body to lead the decisions we're making in how we take care of ourselves. What would change if you trusted your body more than your mind? And what are you rushing that actually doesn't need urgency? Again, I want you to know that you're not broken, you're not behind, and you don't need to rush your healing. This year, we're doing things differently. We're stepping out of the mind and back into the body. And if this way of living speaks to you, I'd love for you to join me at my event here in Bundaberg if you're a local. If not, fly in and come and spend some time with us. It's on Sunday, January the 18th from 1 till 5 p.m. and we'll be slowing things down together. We're regulating the nervous system, reconnecting to what matters. I'll be sharing neurolinguistic programming tools and techniques, mindset and nervous system ways to support you. We'll have a beautiful afternoon tea and we'll do a little bit of breath work and meditation as well. If you do want to go deeper with this work, you can subscribe to the podcast. Please rate the podcast as well, because if this can get out to as many women as possible, that's what I truly desire. Reach out. I'm always up for a chat. If there's something you want support with, if you want to do some coaching or look at the group programs that I run, let's have a chat about where you're at and how I can support you with that. Take a breath before you go. Feel your body where you are. And remember that your body already knows the way. Out of your mind, the slow living way.